with your man and what happened, and it was all over social media, and then the issues with you, your toys, how you sustain yourself. You know, there's just so much stuff out there. Okay, why you just got so much issues? Basically, you want to throw one of the issues?
Yes, so, you know, relationships have issues. We've seen people a couple of times on social media come out and, you know, talk about maybe their ex reports them to one blogger or so, and then they come out to, you know, give rebuttal, respond and all that. But when it was Nkechi's turn, she scattered
at the table.
And the house.
After she said that she will not break up with
she scattered the table, that's one. She brought bags of toys.
Hey.
Bolas. All over.
Okay, I like that name, Bolas.
Bolas, let's not use it here. Bolas all over to show that you can't even do anything for that. He was managed, I was managing you, and covering your shame. Okay. This is what has been helping me. Nkechi, I was scared for my life when I saw your video. I was like, remind me never to offend Nkechi. Please, why did you decide to go that far? And the fact that you also had a fake marriage with him.
Okay, first off, there was never a marriage in whatsoever. Okay. We're just, okay, since I have the opportunity to talk now, and I'm on live TV, I was never married. Okay. But you know, dating a Yoruba man and in a Yoruba society, like, a lot of people think I am Yoruba until they hear my name. Even when they hear my name, they'll be like, it doesn't matter, she does Yoruba films, right? The Okomi thingy of Yoruba people. So apparently everybody thought, oh, she was married. And I said it myself in one of my interviews with Chude that I was married. Apologies. So everybody watching, I was never married. I used to say my first marriage would be my one and only marriage. If I were to be married, I would have done everything to make it work. Right? Moving on. Breakup happened even before.
It came on social media.
Yes. And I begged him. When we started our relationship, him being someone that was going into politics, he said we should sign this no disclosure form. I wish I did, because from my side, I won't come outside to say a word about somebody I have once, you know, showed to the world. I have had relationships that did not make it to social media. We broke up and everybody went their separate ways. In peace, nobody heard a thing. So I don't know why Nigerians are making it an issue, like as if this is like the fifth person. No, this is the only time I am ever having relationship problems on Instagram. Whereby my ex comes out to say stuff. I warned him and I begged him. Okay, now this is it. While we were in the relationship, when our relationship started, when the blogger who brought us out posted stuff, we had issues for like 3 weeks. We didn't talk. Then when he came back, I'm like, you know what? Let's continue, but we are not going to be doing so many, you know, because he had a wife before. So me posting your pictures all the time, I am going to be I have conscience, right? I would not want another woman seeing me like, oh, she's the one with my husband now. But he's always saying he does not care.
Oh, I'm like, I care.
Yeah, ex-wife, they are separated. He said he does not care, but I care. I'm a woman too. Forget that we've broken up. If I see you posting another woman tomorrow, I might not really give 10. I might not really care, but I am going to still feel, I was with him before. So I was putting myself in her shoes, right? So when everything blew out of proportion, I told him, you know what, go your separate ways. I am not going to come out to say a word. But I hope you don't come out to say a word too. Because if you come out and say a word, you get it. Now, the thing is, in the heat of the first time we started dating, a lot of things were said to him, a lot of things were said to me, like, you know, people telling him, Nkechi is this, Nkechi is that, I don't know. And then anytime we have an issue, he's always insulting me with those things that he heard. And then I keep telling him, I say, bro, I've heard stuff about you too, but it would be bad of me to hurt you with those words, because I do not believe them. I believe they are just hearsays, even though some I have my facts, but I won't insult you with them. But the day I'm going to insult you with any of the things that I know about you, you are going to hang yourself. Then you apologize. Okay, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Then when the breakup now happened, I have my own piled up now.
It was many.
Yes, it was even small.
But you think that when you love somebody, and if it's true love, no matter what happens, you wouldn't throw all their dirty linens in the car. So, on both ways, you and him, you think that this is the guy I once loved. So why would it even occur to either of you to even come out to the public and give us these dirty linens?
Everybody knows he started it first, and I tried to avoid him. I left London after I buried my mom. I traveled like the following week in November, right? It was there and then that I decided that this cannot work, because I haven't been with him before in London, because he lives in London. He's the one coming to Nigeria all the time. So I decided, okay, this person that I'm dating, let me even go and see what's up with him. Then when I got to London and I realized that, I'm not sure this one will work. There and then I told him, when I was leaving, this relationship won't work. Since November, he begged and begged and begged and said, okay, let him come for my birthday in February. I'm like, okay, no problem. He came in February and the connection was not there. Me, I was done. Right? And I kept telling him, he has a brother, Uncle Toby, can bear me witness. Anytime we are having issues, I'm always telling him, Uncle Toby, I cannot continue with this relationship. But he keeps saying, I'm his life. If I leave him, he have not died since I left now.
No, he won't die.
He won't die.
Okay, so my own is, it's been a while since this happened and everything. Is there anything you and him have done for reconciliation, not to come back, but out behind social media?
Okay, now
because I know that's where real life happens.
Now let me now tell you something. There was this time I called this man and said, let us stop all these PDAs. We need to have a real life outside social media, because the thing is, 80% of the relationships on Instagram are not real. They are all loving up on Instagram. Babe, come, let's work on ourselves off the gram. Then we're still in the middle of that conversation. The next minute I saw, it was already on live video, saying, I'm not sure I'm going to be coming to Nigeria again because Nkechi just broke. I said, is that what I asked you to do? I said, Uncle, let's take our relationship off social media. Take out my pictures from your page. I'll take out your pictures from my page. Let's love ourselves off the gram. So that once we have ourselves off the gram, no matter the obstacles that comes on Instagram, we can chest it. Then before you know it, and I remember having one of my interviews, I said, the moment a single rumor of breakup comes in a relationship, reality sets in. Before you know it, the relationship will start having issues. Because there's been a rumor that, they've broken up. Then he gave them the news. Then the next thing, that particular blogger took it, that, finally, everything done. I said, this is not how to. You don't need to give them a news. I don't sit down and make up news. That's why I tell people. A lot of people call me cloud chaser, blah, blah, blah. I don't sit down and say, okay, this thing I'm about to do now, I'll make it trend. No. I just do me. That's me doing me.
Nkechi, can I ask you a question? Do you still love him?
No, I don't.
Sure?
I have 100%. Because the thing is, he was the one that loves me more. So the time that I was now trying to level up
the way she went to Nigeria.
You get it. The time I now wanted to level up to the love he said he has for me, that was where he messed up. Then I called him. I said, he's been complaining of me not having communication. Like, I lack communication. That's because I was not so into you. If I am into you, now me go to crave for your attention the most.
How long did this
It's just a year, just 1 year.
Wow.
Let's talk about the bolas. Go ahead.
Yes. But I'll leave you to talk about the Ebola. I've already mentioned Jesus. So I'm not tagged for something I am not. But I wanted to ask you. It seemed like there was a lot of fakeness between both of you in that relationship.
Yes, that's the truth.
Did you even get to know him at all before you decided to?
I think I didn't. I think I did not, and that's the problem on my side, because I just felt, okay, now I was going to keep this for maybe my YouTube channel, but let me just break everything down. And I wouldn't want anybody to make the kind of mistake that I made.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
I recently broke up from a relationship, my ex that lives in America. And then in the heat of the breakup, we're still trying to fix things. He started posting a girl covering her face. Then I realized there's this man asking me out, okay, fine man. It's not, in all ramifications of the kind of people I would like to date, it's not 1 to 10. You get it? So that was me trying to use him to get back at my ex. Then I landed up in a relationship. You get
I
it?
get it, yeah.
So it was just likeness, it was not love. That's it. So a lot of ladies make this kind of mistake.
Yeah.
They end up marrying somebody who they don't really love because they're just trying to get back to an ex. You get it?
Why
so
the hurry?
that was what happened to me.
The reason why I'm interested in the Ebola question is not because of the sensation of it. A lot of single mothers, a lot of people, people married women,
Even married
use these tools, and you think to yourself, is it helpful? Is it does he meet the need? Is it healthy? Is it hygienic? Is it? I mean, and you seem to. I thought you had 50. You're telling me you had over 50.
Over 50. Okay, now let me talk about this.
Why?
For one place.
Aside from the fact that I influenced for a Bola company.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, I met a doctor who told me that sex toys, can I use that?
Yes.
An English word.
Helps enhance, relationship, marriages. Husband and wife can use it. Most times you can just get back home and you touch your wife and she's like, she's tired. By the time you just on that vibration, push it stimulates. She will just come up alive.
How far can we go?
No, I think you're going too far.
Yeah.
I was just going to say Bola, and whoever figures out, figure it. But now you've told them what it is.
So that's it. So it makes you people,
Why do you need 50 though?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't. Oh my God.
How many do you use inside?
Just one.
Okay. Oh, you have a favorite one?
Yes, a favorite one.
Oh, I was wondering, like 50 sides of your body, like what part of your body?
No, funniest part is mine don't penetrate.
Oh.
I don't use those ones.
Oh, okay.
I just use it on.
Okay.
Okay. On the surface.
So a lot of young girls out there. Let us be real.
My cheeks burning.
Young women out there who are your fans will be looking at you and saying, if my relationship ever breaks up, you see what Nkechi did to this guy, this is what I'm going to do to my own. That's one. A lot of them will be looking at you out there, when I saw those amount of
this is what I need.
Instruments, I'm like, okay, even if I want to buy, where do I pick from? How do I navigate it? And some scientists are beginning to say that it actually reduces the sensation of the woman after long use to other people. And I've had some single friends who are sort of trying to help themselves because there's no body around. But with the fear that when they now finally meet somebody, would they be able to connect?
The thing is, that's the honest truth, and I am going to be very honest. By the time you use these things to an extent, when the opposite gender touches you, you don't feel
Kidding.
Yes, and I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a very big problem. But if you can manage it, maybe once you meet somebody you connect with, you stop it. Like,
are you dating now?
Of course I am.
Please. Because we heard.
You heard what?
Nkechi, is it a rebound? Is it a rebound?
It's not a rebound this time around.
Okay.
It is not. Because
people are they're talking particularly, they say he's a younger man.
Oh, you guys have heard already?
Yeah, I heard.
Hey, Jesus Christ. No, I'm not. Drink I am actually very young at heart. Like,
I like that.
So he's a younger man?
Yeah, he is.
How much younger?
He's 27.
Compared to you?
I'm 33. I'm not that old.
That's fine.
Within the range.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me feel like a baby. Hello.
She's blushing and everything. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
I hope you're not planning to start posting immediately.
No, we are friends for now. That's how we just.
Oh, friends with benefits.
No. And the benefits?
Bene. What's that?
Benefits, huh? Yeah, benefits, huh?
So for this one,
are you intimate? Please finish my question. Are you intimate with this 27-year-old?
I don't know, but we're not trying to define what we have now. We're just going with the flow. Because right now it makes me happy. Yes.
Something.
Like my vibe matches his vibe, and we're just cool like that.
So I just want to ask, because there's so many myths or maybe misconceptions about dating much younger not much younger in your case, but a younger man. People always talk about their maturity level and how it affects the relationship going forward. Are these things that you're afraid you may have to deal with, or you don't think, or you think the younger the better?
Right now, I just want to be happy.
Okay.
So I am actually going with the flow, because a lot of people be like, oh, when did you break up? Hello, I was raised with love. February 14th, I'm Valentina. So
yes.
I have so much love in me. I can give out so much love. So why not? When I see something that I like, that matches my vibe. So I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. I'm not even concerned about breakfast or no breakfast, because if it happens,
let's talk about your figure, because a lot of young girls, they are full-figured like you, and some of them don't have confidence. You exude a lot of confidence and beauty, and a lot of girls, it takes a long time for them, especially when they're plus size. It takes a lot of time to get to where I can speak with confidence. How did you gain your confidence? Is it because you're a celebrity, or how were you able to be yourself, even regardless of your physical appeal?
The thing is, I get that a lot. A lot of people come into my DM and they're like, Nkechi, I want to be like you. You always, you don't care what people say. You just come out and I'm like, because you have to love yourself first before any other person can love you.
Yeah.
So it's all about self-love for me. Like, I am so confident in my body because I've got a very nice shape. When I walk past someone,
it's easier for you. A lot of people complain because they don't feel they look so good. So they are plus size and they are plus size. They are plus size that, you see the thing behind me now that I'm looking at. Yeah. So it's easy for you to quickly sort of have that confidence.
I really think it's just really about confidence.
Face. She's got a very pretty face, even though she has body.
Talking about her face.
People buy her backside right now. People pay millions to buy that backside right now. So it's easy for you. How do you advise someone who maybe it's not that easy for? They are struggling with stretch marks.
You know what? Belly. Let me now shock you. It's not like I have flat tummy. I have big belly, but I rock it with pride.
That's it.
Because you cannot shame the shameless.
Yes.
You cannot not tell me to not go and do lipo. My enemy will not die because of big belly. I tell anybody that does not like me and my big belly, but yeah, you should be going. Because me, I'm not trying to do I'm not trying to do nothing to change who I am. I'm going to do a little bit of exercise if you think it's too big.
Well done.
You know, but I don't go gym.
Yeah.
But I just know how to package myself. Yeah. Now, when I stand, you don't even see the big tummy.
There was something that I don't know, I usually don't follow you, but I don't know, that came to me at the time. You were talking about people who were getting like maybe chin treatments to have a particular chin, and you were mentioning that people were used to make fun of how your own chin looked, and now is the beauty standard to have chin like yours. And so for me, I feel that it's a good opportunity to remind young girls that whatever body it is that you have right now, wear it, as you say, with pride. And one day you will be the standard for other people too.
It's not like I am against all these people that are getting cosmetic surgery, because it is their money last. But as for me, yes, now most times, see now, maybe I'm on video. Can you see? Some people be like, oh, you edited your chin. Oh, your chin are so long. Oh, this one, that one. I'm like, I don't have strength doing all of that.
Yeah.
If there's anything I want to enhance in my life, is my bank account. Not, you know, trying to.
You want to be moneyed.
Money.
Nkechi, let me ask you about friendships. The friends you have, I mean, are you the friendly person that like to have girlfriends? Or, I mean, how is your friendship life? And how many friends do you have? And do you guys do a lot of girls hanging out? Or you just one of those people like, you know what, I don't do friends?
Let me drink to that.
Drink and respond.
There's this Igbo song. Onye mage mege wa onye ma. Onye mage mege wa yo onye ma. Onye mage mege wa onye ma. That's why. Me, I don't do friendships, so I beg.
Why?
Because if friends have taught me a lot in this life, that I just have, you know, acquaintances. Maybe we just hang out. Maybe when I'm bored.
Give us a few of those lessons.
Life lessons for real. Because it's been a long time. I had this best friend. She's still alive. May God bless her wherever she is. I was her friend. She was not my friend. You know, when you have a friend who you tell everybody, that's my best friend. Meanwhile, she goes around telling
You're not your best friend's best friend.
That's it. So she taught me a lot in life. I'm like, you know, nothing like best friend, nothing like Koriko, just like Yorubas will say, the one that you can't sleep if you don't see, the one that... So I have a male bestie. So I rather have a male friend than having a female friend. Because my secret is somehow safe with my male bestie than these females. Because a lot of them, they just want to know how you're doing it in life so that they can use that against you.
Wow.
As at that time, she knew some things about me. And Instagram was not like this. I was not the Nkechi of today.
Yeah.
If you were to be now, it's for cast, because she was my very close friend. She knew everything about me. I took her everywhere. We did things together. And when we had a little issue, she went on Instagram and wrote and tagged different blogs. But Nkechi was not Nkechi then. So nobody paid attention.
Imagine that.
Just imagine me now. So since then, I created boundaries. You are my friend. I have friends. Of course, I have beautiful girls as my friends. A lot of them. Like my last trip to Dubai, I took 2 of my friends to Dubai. We had fun and all. But there is a limit.
I love that you use that word, creating boundaries.
Yes, you need to create boundaries
for healthy relationships.
So that you have to make room for fights. Because in case we fall out, you don't have anything on me. So everybody just works on their own. You might think you know things about me, but me, I heard things a lot. I won't tell you 100. I might just tell you 30. You think, okay, you know everything. So
Nkechi, are you rich?
I'm just very comfortable.
I'm moneyed.
I'm moneyed.
How you making your money?
A lot of people don't know. I have a side business. I have children where I sell children toys, bicycle, and all of that. Yeah, that was my mom's business before she passed. She was the one, in charge. So I closed down for a while because I needed to wrap my head around. She's going to be 1 year, 22nd of September that she passed.
Wow.
So yeah,
Same thing, my mom.
Yeah, so I decided to, your mom died September 22nd. Oh, sorry. Are you an orphan? And my daddy has died. Orphan. Share story orphans. So,
okay, one of the things that I always like to ask people like you is, that thing that moves you, because Nkechi, you're a very controversial person, and I like to know, what's that inner thing? What's that thing when you wake up in the morning, you feel like, this is what drives me. This is what makes me who I am, because I don't like to judge people based on what the social media says. Because I've met you in the last few 1 hour or so, and I feel she's so different from what I see on television.
Positive vibes.
Like she's so like positive vibes. You know when somebody come when you have that negative energy,
yeah, you see,
you know, you just manage negative. It's not a positive vibe. So do you wear on that mask of Nkechi blessing, or is that who you really are?
That's not me, because the thing is, you know, if I grew up, I decided to have a thick skin. Because if you allow these people know the real you, they are going to really trample on you. They want you to come out on social media crying after they say small thing that will trigger you. Yeah, if you trigger me, I'll give it to you back to back. But if you meet me in real life, I'm just going to be like this. You know, that's not me. That is how the society just wants me to look. And a lot of, you know, bad publicities from blogs that do not like me. And I'm not even trying to tell you that is not who I am. You know what? Just go with the flow. And then when you meet me one-on-one, you choose Instagram or real life. But my personality, real life, is sweet. I'm not even going to say it. You said it yourself, and that is what I want people to know. So you keep judging me from what you hear, what you hear from the blogs or what you see, but that's not me. That's MDS. This is Nkechi. Because I said something, I posted something on my Insta story that as long as God sees me, what you see me for is not what God sees me as. Then one person said, how do you mean? You don't know my relationship with God. You don't know how I communicate with God. You only see what a stupid blog who is looking for traffic says about me, and then you go with the flow. That's fine.
Yeah. You know, people who are really confident like you and put themselves out, I wonder if there are things that you have done and maybe you have looked back and think, I regret this. Or things that you say, okay, I have learned from this and going forward, I'm not doing this way.
If there's anything I regret in life, is being a public figure. It's hard. Yes, I swear to God, it's hard. And even though I try to manage it, I try to still live my normal life aside from being a public figure. I don't try to, when I'm going out, I wear dark shades so that people will not see me.
They will see you if you like wear.
You get, if there's anything I will just go back in time and change is being
a public
figure. Yeah. I just want my space.
Wow.
Your privacy.
I just want
interesting.
Yeah. So what, aside from this acting that you're doing, what other interests do you have? What other things are you looking at doing maybe in the near future? Nkechi will now become somebody else? Or
I'm actually doing business. I'm into real estate.
Okay.
Omoluabi Homes, I partner with. We have so many here in Abeokuta.
Okay.
And aside that, when I open my business back, I'm going back into my business because I hardly even do movies. For the past 2 years, I don't remember, but I just produced one in April. That's Mata Omoluabi. Should be coming out soon. I don't know where. I don't tire because our job is stressful.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people working. They are not even taking care of themselves. You just want to put all your energy into work.
How many tattoos do you have?
2. This and this.
Just 2?
Does it mean anything?
This one a tribal star. Let me open it. You want
I
to see?
actually thought you had like more than 2.
No, I don't.
I was shocked.
I don't. Just this one
2.
and this one. That's it.
Nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Good. I mean, when you told me that you were not interested in doing your makeup, just wanted to just come on set, I'm thinking, that's refreshing.
Yeah.
That's new.
Most people
like the fact that
I don't like makeup all that.
neither do I.
Neither do we.
Only when I'm going for like events, parties, and all of that. Since it's early morning interview, putting makeup on.
Nice. So, what's aside from the movie? What movie are you working? Let us tell.
I think I'm going to be doing 2 Yoruba movies by the end of October. Yeah, I just do 2 to wrap up the year, and then I am working on the project. When I leave here now, I'm going to set. I'm going to Aja.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Do you really make money from these movies?
Yes, I have started making money from English movies, but not like when I was doing Yoruba movies. Now this is the problem, because that's why they call me. I talk too much. Because
Tell us.
This was. Let me talk. I'm going to mess it. Okay, now a lot of people say there's no money in movie. There's a lot of money where you decide to channel your energy. Like the last movie I did in Asaba, I did 3 movies. And those 3 movies were 1.5 million naira, 500,000 naira a movie. Now, yes, that's how much they pay in Asaba. I see people say, when Asaba actress buys house, buys car, they'll be like, is it not just Asaba movie? Hello? Those people are cashing out in the East. Seriously. When I'm going back to the East now, okay, like 4 producers are already asking me, when am I coming back? 3 from each movie. Now 1 naira, now they turn to 1 million.
Yes, now.
You get it.
Gather it.
That's how that has been my life. If I want to buy a car now, I have to save towards it. I not get Godfather at one place, I not get Sugar Daddy anywhere. So the thorough cup of what I get, I'll gather it together.
Do you want to get?
I want to. I don't mind.
Anyway, we have a few.
It doesn't matter.
You can do multiple at a time.
No, please. I am very,
I want to
very
be
single
sure my
and
question.
searching.
Listen, I want to be sure my question is answered. Are you telling me that you can do multiple at a time?
Multiple what?
Multiple men. You can date multiple men at a time.
Eh? So we pay, Ellie.
Are you saying that you have the capacity to date multiple men at a time?
She's not actually. They no comment.
No, what I'm saying is, I just told you I have a relationship that is an open relationship for now. Not like
so he goes out, you go out.
No, don't go out. Hey! I think I'll receive this video from my phone. No.
Okay.
But Abba, this destiny helper that we used to talk about, God did not come down helping now. Somebody might be watching me and I'm like, oh my God, I like how she talks. Okay, let me help her.
Let me be her helper.
My helper.
Okay, we have a few comments here, and I think it's just good so that you will, respond to it. Some people are saying that for them, they felt that it was quite childish to talk about your relationship on social media, and that's one of the things I wanted to know. Is this something you regret doing or going forward? And then someone says that they're not sure about being a mother or not being a mother because now you have confirmed or confirmed that you were not married. So could you tell your fans?
My son is 3. My relationship is 1, so it's not even an issue.
Not the 1 year.
No, it's not. Then me coming, like I used to say when Annie and Two-Face had their issues, I remember writing something that who swear for people, maybe they bring out their issues for. That was something I regretted doing. And I tried to, avoid such situation. Now, I wanted to say something before I was cut short. If you asked about if we've tried sorting out stuff
behind scenes.
Do you know, amidst all these issues, this man never spoke to me outside social media.
Wow.
Yes. He never even reached out on maybe WhatsApp or anywhere. Then the next thing I saw was him saying nobody should call me Nkechi's husband though. Relationship is over. Till today. Then when he came out to apologize and I said, apology accepted, access denied. He came back again with the second one.
On social media
He still did not come. Look for means. He has means to reach me. He still did not. So basically, all his life is based on social media. I'm sure he's enjoying the attention.
So was that do you think it was the reason he
came
got
for you?
He got in
A
touch
lot of
with
people
you?
kept saying, even though he said that it was not, but to me, at some point, I started thinking it was because of, Nkechi. Then I sat down, I told myself the truth. What people don't do to themselves these days is telling themselves the truth. I said, okay, God forbid, what if Nkechi is no longer the Nkechi of today? So marriage go end. So that was why I
have
just
to
left.
stop it there. Thank you so much, Nkechi. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
And I have other personal questions, but I'll wait till after the show.
More personal than the one you have.
More personal. Have a lovely day, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.